Hey, welcome back. Welcome back again in Mænad speaking. And this evening I'm back in English. Yeah, generally we are in French, but for some good bands, I will speak English with my fucking good French accent. So I'm at Asmoth, and this evening I'm with ELR from Switzerland. Hey, Selena, sorry, and Misha, how are you?
Hey, we're good.
Yeah, we're pretty good. We just had some incredible pizza and are excited to have this interview with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So for the beginning, I discover ELR. Is it the good pronunciation?
Yeah.
In English, it would probably be ELR.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but I have a French accent. So,
Yeah,
okay.
so-
Yes. We have a Swiss German one, so it's not 100% perfect.
So the first question, very basic. What is ELR? What does it mean exactly?
Yeah, this name came to life as a project name, and then we kind of sticked with this, and we just loved the sound of the name, and we found it really unique, and there's no really clear meaning behind it, and that's it basically.
It sounds well, in fact. ELR. We don't know. It's kinda a mantra. Yes, maybe like some music of your album.
Yeah.
And I think it also works really good visually. So for a logo,
Exactly.
like we have a really beautiful logo, and it's
Yeah.
more important than what the meaning could be is that it sticks in,
Yeah.
it stays in your mind if you see it.
ELR, it's a Swiss trio. So this evening, Isabel Reiser, if I pronounce well, is absent. Hello, Isa. I'm with your colleague. What is your role inside the band, Misha and Selena?
So I play drums.
Yeah.
And that's already all I do.
And I play the guitar and I sing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And ELR begin. What is the main fact, the main event that create ELR in the past?
How we began the
Sorry.
So I started with Isa, the project, and then we had another drummer, and with the time it evolved, and we found Misha, and Misha played with Isa before in a band, so they knew each other, and that's how we started together.
I think Isa once asked me if I would be interested in playing some drums on the record you guys planned. And I was interested. And when I heard the sound for the first time, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Something really different than what I was used to do. I played drums in hardcore bands and more like faster stuff and wilder stuff. And when we recorded the first half of the first album, I was really getting into it, and I hoped that you guys gonna ask me if I don't want to be in the band for like the real drummer, and I think you thought the same, and we were really happy that it worked out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The first album, Mænad, we have some different pronunciation. It's really hypnotic and, how can I say, you don't give the good clue to understand, like your name, ELR, but it's a mix of reverberating bass, a lot of bass with a lot of distance, a mix of shoegaze, cavernous guitar feedback. There is a lot of feedback, and guitar is like in the church, in fact. It's a big instant of hypnosis. How do you define your sound? Yes. Hard question.
Good question. Well, lately we are saying like that we play kind of doomgaze. Yeah, we really like this this description, but yeah, I don't know.
Usually we let people think about what we do, because for us it's just what we do, but we don't really care about what under what family you could put it. And one term we heard a lot was doomgaze, and I think we like this, and it fits well for what we feel about our music.
About your drums, you said you came from hardcore, and so you are actually in doomgaze, black doom, drone, shoegaze. Don't know. What is the main difference in your drum play?
I think I had to learn to not overplay, and maybe even like play as less as possible, and just as much that is needed to finalize the whole thing, but not be too much in the center. Although, like, musically I am in the center often, because the guitars are not so, compared to like other metal bands, the guitars have a lot of room and it's not like right in your face.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of space for drum sounds. Yep.
And for you, Selina, what is the main difference to play shoegaze? Generally, some other musician or neophyte said, if there is a lot of reverb, we don't hear the bad notes. Is it true?
Well, this is actually pretty interesting, yeah. Well, I like playing with a lot of reverb because it causes a lot of notes that you don't play. You hear sounds that you not really play, and the mix is kind of, mystical, you know. It's, I really like this fact about playing with a lot of effects. And of course, you don't hear all the wrong played notes as well. But yeah.
Okay. So we will listen now Fleur of Decay. I have a lot of questions about this song after. So let's go. Hey, welcome back again to Paroles de Métalleux or Metalhead Speaking, www.paroledemétalleux.com. And I'm still with ELR. Are you still here?
Yes.
Yes, cool. The first question. When I listen this song, yeah, it's a cool song, but there is a problem in the name, you know? Yeah. Why mixing French and English? It's flowers of decay, not fleurs of decay. What's happened?
It's a mix, exactly, of both languages.
Why?
I hope that's fine for you.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
why
can
not?
do
Okay.
whatever we want.
You are here for talking, dude.
Yeah. No, we also like the sound of the title, and yeah.
So you are really near the sound of word of images. It's it's really cool as a concept. So
Yeah.
Fleur of Decay, it's one of new extract from incoming new album Vexier, if I pronounce well. That's it. It's the second album after Mænad. Mænad, a lot of person like Mænad everywhere in the world. I didn't find any bad criticism of this album, you know. Do you know that?
Yeah, we also knew that, and we don't understand. But I have, maybe because it's such a special genre, only like you don't really get on this sound by accident, and then maybe the chance is big that you also like it. I don't know. Yeah, let's see for the second one. Maybe we will have only bad critics.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Your sound is very recognizable, in fact. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, but really, what is your hardware? What is your hardware? Sorry. Do you prefer working with a dry sound or with orange amp like the oldies people?
Yeah, we use both. I use an orange amp, but also a Kemper digital amp. And yeah, the mix of both worlds is actually pretty nice for our sound and gives us a lot of freedom. And yeah, we really like this.
You're so shy, Selina. Where experimental music stop for you? Where experimental music begin for you?
I think for us, it's about the writing process. That we don't start songs by having a construct in our heads or like a finished idea of a song. We just jam a lot and always record everything, and from then on, like usually after rehearsals, I go home and listen to like 2 or 3 hours of sets that we recorded of different stuff. And then we try to pick out like the stuff we liked and go on working on those parts. Maybe this is the experimental part for us, or do you mean like experimental in general?
I mean, in general, for you, I don't know. For each member of the band, maybe you don't have the same feeling for experimental music. Yeah, it's not easy.
No, it's not easy.
What else?
So actually, it's too experimental for me. Pretty fast. Like I like to work experimentally, but I don't really like to listen to really crazy artsy stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it depends. Yeah, but what we love is to try out different effects and effect pedals, and this is pretty experimental sometimes, and it also gives us new ideas for songs or parts, and that usually leads to experimental ways of finishing songs. Yeah.
What is your main influences on music? Maybe not metal, it's maybe totally, maybe it's techno, I don't know. What is your main influence?
Actually, you really do have the two right people of ELR if you want to talk about techno, because we both are really into it. And I think maybe this has some influence in how we like to let the songs evolve, like how they build to get the, like if you have like measures like 8 bars, so every second bars only some little change is coming on top of it, which is the same in a lot of electronic music.
Yeah, if I remember well, or maybe I will say something really dumb. Sorry, you can say, oh, Asmoth, no, that's not. If I remember well, near Bern, Bâle, there is a lot of techno. People like Geber, etc. Is it true?
Well, the fast stuff is more your business, Selina.
Yeah. But Zurich is also pretty good for techno parties, but the scene in Bern is also usually pretty cool.
For such a small country and like how close the cities are, it's really different, which is also really cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but so forget techno, Asmoth. I will shut up. On the first album and last album, there is on the first album, there is a girl on leaf on the floor on the cover of the album, a beautiful girl with a hard color. I don't know the name in English, but it's saturated color, if I can describe this. On the teaser and new cover, there is still the girl on the leaf. There is some foot. I saw it on Instagram. So is the new album Vexier the continuation, the chapter 2, or a totally new album, a new concept?
Well, it's just the first album that we wrote together as a band, and I think it's just a step up towards our goal, what we want to but what would you say, Michel?
Yeah, I think like the biggest difference is that on the first album we rehearsed a bit together, but we weren't really a band. I just came there and did what you guys wanted, and also what I thought what could work. And the second one, we are a real band now, and we played a lot of shows in 2019. So we probably also have a better understanding of how our music is working live. And this was a big part of how we did things on the new album, to play it live and that it works well live also.
No.
So what is your imagination process to write new song together on trio? Is it not hard to be the only man, Misha? In parenthesis, sorry.
So actually I feel more comfortable than ever before in all the other bands. I always have been just with other men, and to be honest, the discussions in ELR now are so easy, and everyone is honest and open, and I think we have a lot of respect for each other and are open to talk about anything that needs to be discussed. But on the other hand, we really don't need to talk a lot.
No.
We like feel. We all feel the same when we are writing new stuff, and often there is like after a good part, we are all like, this is how it needs to be done.
Yeah, it just feels right for everyone. Yeah.
When I've prepared this show, I told to myself, I said to me, these guys and these women are all poets. What do you think? You are talking like poets. Your music is like poems. You like emotions. You like feeling, and you flow feelings on the auditors. So, are you a poet?
Yeah, I guess in some ways we are. Yeah.
Yeah, and I also don't think that you need words to be a poet. Of course, like the main meaning of poet is, of course, words written or spoken. But I think I can also be kind of a poet in how I play drums and how I use my instrument. And drums on the first side don't have as much possibilities as a guitar to have like different sounds to get out. But if you dive into it, you can do a lot with only those drums.
Yeah. I propose to you to listen Seeds. We will talk after. I really like this clip. So let's go. The sound engineer. Click. It's me, the sound engineer. So let's go. Seeds, we are back again. Parole de métalleux, Metalhead speaking with ELR. In direct from Switzerland. It's my first show 100% in Switzerland. Thank you.
Thank you.
Seeds, what do you want to grow up exactly? Which plant?
What do you want to grow out of the seed you're singing about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really tough question, actually. I guess it's just the ideas that we have that become something bigger also, or yeah, it's always difficult to put lines like this into words because usually it doesn't need words for this. Yeah.
Seeds will grow and thrive. Seeds will grow and thrive. It's like a mantra. During the clip, maybe we are inside a car or a bus and we look on the forest. There is some raining on the glasses. We don't know. Maybe some cells on the seeds and grow and grow. Maybe seeds are more precious than everything else on our earth. Sorry. Is there any, how can I say, ecologist part from your side? What is the meaning of your seed except the abstract of grow?
I guess we are all enjoy being in nature, and that's always a main topic of our songs also.
Yeah.
Like landscapes. Yeah. So this is pretty fitting, I would say.
Do you have a message? You know, in the hardcore scene, there is a lot of engagement in ecologies for animals. Is ELR militant? I don't know. It's a question.
Yeah. I was just thinking about militant in what? Maybe we are in something. No, not like for. Of course, like especially you two guys really love animals. I just think they are sometimes cute and mostly just here.
And Harry.
And hairy. And I'm really, really bad in growing plants, but I love to be in the forest, and everything starts from a seed, like really almost everything. So, yeah.
So, are you ecolo-optimist or ecolo-apocalypse?
I think that even if we... Can I swear on your radio?
Yeah.
Can I use swear words?
Yeah. Use words that you want. Don't worry.
So even if I mean like humanity fuck up the world and everything will die, in the end, nature will survive us. So then I'm probably not an, how did you say, eco-apocalypse?
Yes, it's an invention from me. It's eco-apocalyptic.
Okay.
Yeah, it's maybe nihilism. I don't know, but yeah, you understand me. Okay, the nature part, yeah, you say is really important. Is ELR. So I think you use nature for finding new stuff. Do you use some, how can I say, noise, nature sounds, like, a beat from wind, from tree, from earth? I don't know. Do you use some natural sounds?
I think we have a lot, even if you can't really hear it out. Sometimes it's more like webbed into the sound. But there are also like especially on the new album, there will be some parts that you really like in between songs where you can hear nature, how you are used to hear nature. But for us, it like if we listen to our sound or describe our sound, and like having a picture of nature in front of your eye is pretty well fitting for the sound.
Yeah, and I often record sounds when I'm outside that I find really inspiring. And usually this gives me another idea for a song or a sample or a rhythm or a topic. So inspiration is everywhere outside, I would say.
Yeah. Your music is not dramatic, like other band, like traditional Black Doom. I think in Switzerland, with band like Ashtar, and it's fun because Ashtar have the typography of the logo. It's not so far away from you. Maybe you have the same guy make logo. I don't know.
Oh no!
we know the guys from Ashtar. We already played together. More, I think twice or even more.
Yeah,
at least twice.
Yeah.
But no, we don't see too much of a connection, I think.
No. Well, we did the logo by ourselves, and I wouldn't say that Ashtar was an inspiration. Maybe it reminds you of them because it's also like more like a graphic logo. I don't know. It's like a brand, I would say, our logo. It's like,
it's maybe just a coincidence, It's happened a lot in the Black Doom, Generally, the logo is not so far away. Anyway. For your first album, you make a tour with Amenra, other people. Do you have a new project on scene? I saw on YouTube you were in Delémont, in Jura. Hello, Delémont. Is there? It seems your show are. Can I say? It's like an experience, like the old Pink Floyd in Pompeii, with the light, with the poetic ambience. Yeah, I'm still come back with my poem. Sorry, but it's really different. Like how can I say? Black Doom, like Electric Wizard. Electric Wizard and you are hypnotic. Okay, you use some reverb. The drums are chirurgical drums because not too much, not too less. Okay. Why are you not so dramatic? Are you sure it's Black Doom, Black shoegaze? What is the main definition of your show? Yeah, when we saw Pink Floyd in live, it's for drugs, for plan, hypnosis, not so much for music. But we are in metal, we listen music, we listen the musician. What is your position? I don't know if it was so clear, sorry, but...
So I think first of all, we try to have like lights and smoke, both are really important. And it's also important that that there are changes in colors on stage, but they need to be like really smooth and slow, so they should never distract from the music. And you really have to feel the music. So like ELR in a live stream wouldn't be interesting. You need to be in a room where you have all the vibration and you can really dive into the room, into the music.
Yeah, the atmosphere is really important to us. Like, if we can, we use real candles, and sometimes when we're not allowed to use real candles, we use fake ones. Ooh. But they also do the job from far, and what we always use is dried flowers. And yeah, it's just the atmosphere that is really important for us. Also that we feel at home on stage in front of people. And yeah, it's always nice when people tell us that they closed their eyes during the show. So that means they felt really well and yeah, also at ease and home.
When I'm listening you have the words from people explain or describe the post-metal, because generally on this show, when a post-metal guy came, we are here for feelings, and after feelings come in the music to the auditors. You are talking like that. Do you like post-metal, or just you are just following your way, in fact?
I think we get a bit out of every. We really don't think about what it's called. We just
what kind of genre?
take whatever we like to listen to, and also to what we do with our band.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing with like post metal is a really big group. There's so much different post metal bands, and I think that what we maybe if it's too we often say if it's too educated, we don't like it. But what doesn't mean that we don't use our brains if we are writing songs. Of course, we let stuff flow and don't think too much about it when in the writing process. But then, of course, everything is exactly how it needs to be from our side. Like the song we heard before, the Seeds song. Why does it? A certain part has to be like 16 times in a row the same. Of course, we thought about this, and we tried out 35 times. We tried out 8 times, and then in the end we found like, this is the sweet spot. But none of us is really music educated, so I can't even read notes. Of course, I'm a drummer. I don't need no. I'm not a jazz drummer, and I just do what I do and what I like.
Yeah, same for me. Yeah,
it's a good job. Anyway, I like your album. During the first lockdown, I discover Mænad, and I listen a lot. It's it was really cool. I discover in fact, I discover the Switzerland scene by you. Okay.
Really?
You and Ashtar after. Oh, yeah. The modern scene, because Celtic Frost, etc. But it's other thing. Okay. What is the feedback of your new song? Yes, we listen Fleur of Decay, of course, and Seeds. What is the feedback? Is people enjoy?
Yeah, for now we only hear good feedback, and people are excited that we are releasing new songs and a new album, because they waited for a while now. So everyone is a bit excited to hear new stuff.
Yes, and I didn't read any bad criticism again. So, Misha,
Let's see.
Let's see. Okay. What do you think generally on the Switzerland scene? What is your position in the Switzerland scene? Do you have some friends? You play like us, or no?
I think we have maybe stronger connections to bands from other countries, because if we played tours, it always was with bands from like Belgium or other countries, where we played several shows in a row. And in Switzerland, it's like there are not a lot of bands like us, but a lot of bands that work together live. I think our sound is really special, but it works with a lot of other stuff, which is really cool. So we have the chance to play with classic black metal bands that don't even have a drummer with drum computer, like really crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Or like more quieter post-rock stuff, and everything kind of works really well together.
Yeah, I guess it's also because of the clean vocals that we can be or play with a lot of other bands from different genres. That makes it a bit easier for us.
Yeah. We are near the end of the show, dude. So, generally, I have a question in English. What is your message to the world and for auditors? And for people that discover now ELR?
Well, you should have asked us this question in the beginning, so we would have an hour to think about it. It's such a big question.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a big question.
Or it's two questions, huh?
No.
Yeah, maybe three. I don't know. Sometimes my questions are not so clear, but anyway, let's go.
The message to the world.
Well, word of
your part, Selina.
Take care of each other.
Yeah.
Something like this. And stay optimistic and enjoy the little moments. And we're really grateful for people that listen to our music and has supported us in the last 2 years and bought our records on Bandcamp. And it really means a lot to us. And it was also a huge motivation to write this second album, I would say. And we can't wait to see real people again out there.
Yeah, do you have plan to come back on a live session?
Well, that's the thing we are looking forward the most. It's been like way too long that we didn't had the chance to play on stage, or at least regular. More than just 2 shows.
Yeah.
Last summer we played 2 shows. And that's basically it.
Yeah.
And we're really looking forward to hopefully be able to go on a tour again. Yeah. We really want to play in countries that we haven't played so far.
Yeah.
And just deliver what we made our thoughts up, what could be working life. And we want to show this and share it with everyone.
Do you have plan to come back in Vaud, near Nyon? It's near my home, in fact.
Well, we have planned some shows for May in Switzerland. And I guess those are going to happen. And we also have some shows planned for abroad. And there's a lot of planning going on, and we don't stop with the planning until we can finally play shows again.
Even if we get disappointed like almost every time so far, but just don't lose hope and looking forward. Be ready.
Yeah, be ready. So we will say goodbye, but with my preferred song from the first album, Mænad, it's Ambrosia. Yeah, Ambrosia. The liquor of God. So for the last question, sorry. Do you wanna try the liquor of God, the Ambrosia?
In drinking it, you mean?
Yeah, drinking.
I think why not? Maybe it will help us for the third album.
Yeah, why not? Okay, cool. So, take care, ELR. Thank you, Misha. Thank you, Selina.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ambrosia. Thank you. See you soon.
Yes, hope so. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.